other than Michael Irvin. The physical, brash, and extremely talented Irvin truly was a star. His size and speed gave him an advantage over many defenders, and his propensity for coming up with the clutch catch earned him the nickname the Playmaker. Dallas would go on to win 3 Super Bowls with Irvin as its outspoken leader, and the Playmaker shined the brightest on the biggest stage. Number 88 was selected to 5 Pro Bowls, and he was elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2007.
Ladies and gentlemen, 750 receptions, almost 12,000 yards, 65 touchdowns, 2007, member of the Hall of Fame, 3 Super Bowls with the Dallas Cowboys. Please give it up for Michael Irvin.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up?
Hey, don't we feel badly dressed right now?
Yeah, massively dressed.
I do have to do a little TV after this. That's why I'm
You are looking
all the way
sharp.
like this.
Talk us through your trip to London here. You were here on stage yesterday. How have you found the experience this week?
Man, I'm loving this. I really am. And I love the fact that even now, like I'm wearing my Dallas Cowboys color, just like some people out here. But honestly, I love that I see more than just the Dallas Cowboys jerseys. I see people out here that love the NFL, and that's what I love to see over here. That's great. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Does it really hit home when you come here? Because you see it in America, when you see it watching it on TV, you see these games when you're doing the NFL Network. But to come here and walk among the fans and to see all these different jerseys.
Yeah, and you know, and you hear about it now. Like, you know, Marshall was over here early, Marshall Falk, my buddy, and he'll tell me, Michael, wait till you go over there, man. Woo! Everybody's going to have on jerseys. It's great. They get into it. You're going to love it. And when I got here, I was like, wow, he's right. You know, so what you're doing here, we're talking about over there. That's why we love coming here.
Just on that, Michael, and it's great to see so many Michael Irvin fans out there. The number 88 player, we get shielded. I can see a future restraining order, actually. Just a few moments, and good job that those barriers are secured. Talk about the 88s that we're going to see today. Now, of course, there's Des.
Yes.
And what he's doing, and he's had a couple of quiet weeks. There's also an 88 for Jacksonville, who you've been very impressed with.
Adam Hurd, that's right.
Talk to us about it.
And both of these guys are my guys, man. And I always tell people, you know, because I wore them at 88, and I tell them, and I say it on TV too all the time, if you're not a real bad man on the football field, you go to your coach and say, do not give me 88. That's what you do. You go to your coach and say, I'm not worthy of wearing the 88s, but the 2 guys we'll have in this game today, the X-Man, Dez Bryant, and my guy from the U, Alan Hurd, they are worthy of wearing the 88s. These are bad boys right here.
You were a receiver, Neil. What number did you wear?
81, thank goodness. Thank God I didn't wear 88 after that speech.
If you wore 88 and that ball comes through your hands, when I get that microphone on TV, I'm going to talk about you. Son, you go to your coach and say, you have to take this jersey off my back. That's what I'm going to do.
Michael, tell us about Des, because as Charlie said, a couple of quiet weeks, you know what he's like as a character, how fierce he is as a competitor. He's going to want to have a massive game inside that stadium.
Yeah, so that's exactly what he said to me now, and I want you guys to know. He said, Michael, all I know, and I was talking to him this week at practice, he said, I promise you I will have the best second half of an NFL season best second half you've ever seen. And I said, hey, you know, I can handle that if that's what you're going to do. I'm cool with that, and I'm sure everybody else will be cool with that. So I'm looking forward to him. I'm looking forward to have a big game.
Yeah, but you say that, and he is a little bit outspoken.
Yes.
Hence the 88.
Yes.
As I move slightly further back. But he hasn't this week, or the last couple of weeks, where he has had a couple of quiet weeks, he's not seemed to drop his bottom lip. He seemed to stay focused on his job that he's got to do.
He's staying focused. He has to continue, not just play well himself and get himself going, but get other guys going, because he is he's the heart and soul of the Dallas Cowboys right now. He's the energy, he's the emotions, he's the focus, and I'm proud of the job he's doing. I always say this, people, I measure men in distance travel. Where you started and where you are right now, when I look at a guy like Dez Bryant, and I see the distance travel, the maturity, and the man that he's become. I look at a guy like Allen Hurns, who didn't get drafted high, and the distance he's traveled and the way he's playing. Those are the guys I look and say, man, I'll be able to share their stories with the young men and inspire the young men because of their distance travel. So those are two great men.
Michael, how do you cope on game day? Yeah, absolutely. How do you cope on game day? You're wearing the Cowboys blue, it's a Cowboys game, but you are in broadcasting, or do you just openly say, I don't try and hide my love for the Cowboys? How does it work?
Well, you know, usually in this business, they would tell you to try to be, you gotta be objective. You gotta stay objective. But listen, these people are smart people. These are smart people. I'm like, man, listen, I'm not getting on TV lying in front of people out of my heart. Like, no, I'm not a Cowboy fan, even though I only played with the Dallas Cowboys. I played my whole career there, won 3 Super Bowls, but I'm not a Cowboy fan. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, man.
You said these are smart people. There's 3 men over there dressed like cows. Seriously?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't talk about that in America, please.
That's the great. And 3 men, and that's what I'm talking. That's what's so great about it. That's what the game does. Men, we get to share like we never shared before. Where else can you dress like that and hold up on your dignity except the football game? That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, guys.
Superb.
Hey.
Really, 29, you look like you need milking.
Oh, it's the Moray.
The Moray.
They're playing off the Romo. I like that. Hey, that's pretty cool over here.
There he is. Look at him rounding them all up. on to today. Pivotal off the back of Dallas, off the back of 2 defeats in a row. Bye week coming after this. How crucial to their playoff ambitions is today?
For the Dallas Cowboys, it's huge. And I thought just what the doctor ordered. After you come off of a couple losses and things don't go well, I think the best thing sometimes for a team is to get away from all the noise and get with each other and kind of go over and rehearse in your head what has happened in the prior couple of weeks and fix it. And I think that's why the Dallas Cowboys being over here as opposed to being back home with all of their family members pulling them in one way and another way, they'll get a chance to get together and try to spend more time on fixing it.
And players do say this is like a...
It sounds like something over there. He said something.
Players do call this like a training camp atmosphere as well, so that's good for this team.
And I love training camp. I was probably the only guy that really loved training camp. You know what I mean? I just, yeah. I mean, I loved it because it was a time to get with the guys and only the guys. Listen, I'm a football guy to the core. I need a locker room. I need guys to mess with all the time. I need guys to mess with me. It's what I am. So I love stuff like this. I love doing TV because it gives me other locker rooms to have fun in.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's just time for one more question and a selfie, of course.
We've got to do this.
We've got to do a selfie.
How many people want to be in a selfie?
Wait, let me get my camera for my selfie too.
Okay, he's gonna.
Wait a minute, y'all playing. I'm gonna do this thing.
Just do us two.
Michael Irvin wants a selfie with us.
Oh, Michael, it's embarrassing.
Oh no, not again, Michael.
Bam!
Didn't bring it. You brought a tablet.
Look at the size of that. It's like a laptop.
Look at the size of that.
Yeah,
Charlie's got phone envy.
I have as well. My Nokia here. Here we go. There you go. Look at the movies, all right?
I love you guys too. All right, we're all selfie out here.
Get in there. Well done, everybody.
Ladies and gents, well,
put
we
that
all
out
know.
Way to put that out there.
He's going to tweet that.
all you got was half of my head.
Randoms.
Yeah, well, look at that.
Ladies and gents,
You got just the corner of your head and
it's not bad.
it's just the
Best
corner.
quality.
Listen, we are out of time. He's an absolute legend, a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Give it up for Mike Hall.
Thank you.